Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Arizona Cardinals. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arizona. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Play fake, it's Allen. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
At the 44-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
The Bills
15 yards through the air. First down, Buffalo.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he'll take it on in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Now, faking the give. Back over the middle. Taken in by Cooper. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And the Cardinals first down.
2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. Benson, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He'll look to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing here on 3rd. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action. It's Allen. To the right side here. Pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Allen now on second down. The throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down, Bills.
Allen going to throw again. The man down the field, it's Olave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Big play there for the Bills. 31 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To Cook. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his third touchdown on the year. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
33-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
look to throw yet again. They'll work this out wide to Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
39-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. It's the rookie from Ole Miss. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is intercepted. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do. The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10.
Does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, But how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
2nd and inches. They'll run with Cook, and they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A give. Here's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
Third and 5. Back to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
32-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll drop to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and Not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards and do it after the catch.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, motion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Nick Cross. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just protect the football, go down and take the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit,
And he'll take this one in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Arizona.
well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. A run with Dobbins. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. For a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Bills 31, Cardinals 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Their own 20-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
For a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
16 yards.
First and 10.
And the Cardinals first down.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
It is third and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have a Cards first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. To throw again is Murray. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Murray's going to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Begin it on the ground with Henderson. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Up the sideline. Past the 30. Look at him go. Inside the 10. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That is a 96-yard play.
Well, you talk about being able to flip the field. You won't find many longer runs than this, Mike, that don't end up resulting in a touchdown. He nearly took this all the way. That was incredible.
So now, after the fireworks, a chance to cash in. They have it 1st and goal. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Second and goal. So a road win here for the Bills, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.